Hi, I'm Sam Singh, and I'm the Vice President of Global Business Solutions APAC at TikTok. I'm here today to talk about the convergence of content, of culture, and of commerce, and the opportunity that this presents for businesses across APAC. Let's start by talking about the APAC digital landscape and how people's lifestyles have evolved. APAC users live a highly evolved digital lifestyle. People initially went online to search for news and information or to connect with each other. Now we are seeing people go online to perform specific daily actions, including shopping, food delivery, accessing medical doctors, investing, and much more. Even how people connect online has also deepened, with users connecting online via video, via games, via webinars, and a lot more. This shift has accelerated in the last 5 years because of two reasons: increased connectivity and the rise of digital-only businesses that have influenced user behavior. APAC has the highest number of internet-connected users in the world. Even considering internet penetration, the rates are high. We have markets like South Korea and Japan, where penetration is more than 90%, and markets like Southeast Asia, where it ranges between 70% and 75%. Super apps are all-in-one mobile app solutions, where you can find all the services that help you with your daily activities in one app. Asia has been the breeding ground of the phenomenon of super apps, which have thrived as a model because of the region's consumers taking on a particularly mobile-first approach to the internet, and because offline sectors may have lagged behind sometimes. Examples of super apps are Naver and Kakao from Korea. Changing gears here, the pandemic has been understandably stressful for people all over. We are still experiencing the impact of the pandemic across APAC, and we will probably continue to feel its impact for some time to come. People are looking for something fun and joyful to distract themselves from their recurring mundane tasks, like laundry, washing dishes, cleaning the home, things that just need to be done. And for this joy, they come to TikTok. For these little pockets of joy throughout the day, in fact 14 times a day. When it comes to users, they are shifting away from television and towards streaming and social media content. These people led the evolution of information. The way they find and share information has changed rapidly across APAC. The world of information evolved from the age of context, where all of content was curated in specific sections, for example, in a newspaper. This evolved into the age of knowledge, where people searched and sought for information. The next big transformation was the age of social, where people engaged with content that their friends liked and shared their personal lives online with each other. We have now entered the fourth big chapter, the age of content. The content we consume today is based on our interests, on what we like. In this era, content finds the user rather than the user looking for content. This is the age of content. Users are video first, mobile first, and increasingly content first. They come together to express themselves creatively and then enjoy content that they truly engage with. And creativity is no longer the exclusive of celebrities or of professionals. In fact, anyone with a mobile phone and an idea can create something new and unique. Today, everyone is a creator. We also see content becoming personalized at scale. Content discovery is now powered by a content graph, not by a social graph and not by a knowledge graph. As a result, hyper-relevant entertainment not only engages, but it is a cultural force that inspires and drives action offline. All of this is happening on TikTok's For You page, our personalization engine that was listed by MIT as one of the 2021 top 10 breakthrough technologies, alongside vaccines. Now let us talk about the role that emotional connectivity plays in conversations. In the age of content, with so much of it available, attention has become a dwindling resource. So what does this mean for brands, and how should they adjust to these changes? At any given moment, the average consumer faces multiple choices, meaning that they are distracted, delay their purchasing decisions, and pay less attention overall. They don't want to see ads or content from brands that disrupts their experience and are designed to do no more than sell a product. They want to be entertained first. For brands, this means it is no longer about choosing between selling or entertaining. It is about selling and entertaining at the same time. As consumers are changing the way that they engage with brands and media, brands need to adjust to be able to capture consumer attention. To learn more about these changes, we partnered with the Boston Consulting Group to look into the shift in consumer behaviors and how it impacts the way they engage in the digital world. We uncovered 6 demand spaces for online shopping journeys, 3 functional needs that drive day-to-day purchases, and that includes convenience, improvement, and validation, and 3 powerful emotional needs that provide deeper context for purchases. Today, we will focus on emotional needs, which are recommendation, inspiration, and indulgence. Firstly, recommendation. Consumers want brands to advise them by giving them updates on the latest products from trusted and curated sources. Second, inspiration. Consumers want to feel inspired and discover the latest and greatest products from brands. Thirdly, indulgence. Consumers use their shopping experience or purchases to indulge themselves and be spoiled by brands. With these emotional needs, emotional spaces are an exciting area where consumers are actively considering new products and making brand switch choices. These are true moments of truth that account for approximately 40% of the e-commerce value system. Brands must fulfill consumers' functional needs in order to access their emotional needs, connecting with them when they are in the right mindset. They are most open to trying new products in emotion-led moments. So brands should consider adding an element of fun to their content to turn consumers into customers. After all, happy users make happy buyers. This approach allows brands to combine functional needs with emotional needs and turn moments into movements, leading to new discoveries at every turn, resulting in sold-out shelves everywhere. This path to purchase becomes an infinity loop, from discovery to consideration to action, after which they review, participate, and then take action again, repeating continuously. We call this phenomenon shoppertainment, where content, where culture, and where commerce converge to create immersive shopping experiences. And shoppertainment is already happening on TikTok. TikTok is the place where entertainment is at the forefront of our user experience. People show up on TikTok to inspire creativity and bring joy, thereby walking away with a smile in their hearts. And for brands to ride on to this phenomenon, they need to know how to bring emotional connections to life and fulfill consumers' emotional needs. Shoppertainment can help brands connect with consumers in the moment of truth by being entertainment first and commerce second. It is valued at a $500 billion opportunity today and will power the next trillion-dollar commerce opportunity in APAC by 2025. So how do brands maximize their impact on platforms such as TikTok? We have a simple 4C framework to help and to guide. The first C is customer. Always start with the customer. Customers' needs today are not just functional, but also emotional. And the bigger incremental opportunity for brands clearly lies in the latter, in the emotional. Customers want to be advised, to be inspired, and to be entertained. Brands need to prioritize their messaging to reflect how their audience wants to be communicated with before they can sell. We've seen brands and businesses from different industries who successfully built emotional connections with their customers. Fendi, the luxury brand, is a great example of this. The brand leveraged its entertainment story to drive awareness by representing 5 topics connected to Fendi's values in their campaign: family, fearlessness, freedom, friendship, and the future. They succeeded by connecting emotional values with their customers, going beyond the traditional luxury brand label.
F is for friends. The people I can be completely myself around. The people that bring out the best in me. The people I can trust with all my heart.
The second C is content. Start to develop story-led messaging that seeks to entertain and to educate. Brands can adopt an entertainment-first, commerce-second approach to truly connect with customers. In Vietnam, Maybelline, a global beauty brand, built on their empowering women to express their own self-beauty message through their branded music video and track titled Maybelline. The results were phenomenal, with 790% more sales of Superstay products and a 32.4% lift in online sales year over year. The third C is campaign. Craft a campaign with suitable customer targeting that reaches the right audience when they are in the discovery mindset. We've seen Samsung, the electronics powerhouse, use an interactive add-on feature at the launch of their Galaxy Z Flip device, inviting targeted customers to physically interact with the phone by clicking to unfold.
Call you back.
Lastly, channel. Brands can partner with the right platform to distribute your content, to test, and to learn. In Australia, McDonald's brilliantly utilized TikTok to create immersive experiences with its loyal customers and celebrate its 50th anniversary by working with TikTok creators to recreate its iconic jingle in their own creative ways, generating hype and deep engagement on the platform.
You've all heard this before. So it's Macca's 50th birthday, so let's remix it. Bring in the drums! 50 years been serving up the Big Macs. Now all together? Yeah, 50 years been serving up the Big Macs. All I need is a quarter pound to tell me where my chips at. Can I get a cheeseburger? Gotta get it from my friends and drive to whenever cause it's 24/7.
To bring emotional connections to life, brands can leverage the 4C strategy by starting with customers, by building story-led content, by crafting campaigns with the right audiences, and lastly, by partnering with the right channel. Therefore, to summarize, today, APAC is a digital-first hub where consumer behaviors continue to evolve as they find new ways to source information and engage with media. We truly are in the age of content, where audiences interact with content they love through a mobile-first, full video, sound-on experience. Their path to purchase becomes an infinity loop where content, culture, and commerce converge. This phenomenon is called shoppertainment, a content-driven commerce approach that seeks to entertain and inspire first. The future of commerce is already here. Brands can seize this trillion-dollar opportunity today by not only fulfilling functional needs, but also building emotional connections with consumers through content that advises, inspires, and entertains. Thank you.